Dear Wisdomizers, welcome back to the weekly review. We're gonna talk about in broader terms today and sum up what has happened during the week, what the crypto market is about to experience, and many other factors that are actually being present in the markets. And yeah, in general, really, really, really interesting times we are seeing right now. A lot of uncertainties in general, so not expecting too much upside in the next week. Reminder: this is a very slow week in terms of the volumes will probably dry up because a lot of uh, people are actually going on a holiday, and not many are willing to stare at the screens for the whole time that they're awake, as we are doing here at Wisdomized. And yeah, like the thing is, on a large scheme of things, there are two major factors that are influencing the market. One is the algorithms. So there are millions of orders that are actually trading, buying and selling, and buying and selling all the assets. In any given second, there are thousands of different orders entering the market on major assets such as BTC and ETH and Solana and all these large cap coins, XRPs and those cryptos that have 100+ million market cap, billion. I'm sorry, and the algorithms are always buying, but they're doing so in a small quantity. So they're basically just creating liquidity. They're just buying and selling orders all the time, 24 hours. This is the algo driven part of the market. And the second one is the hedge fund managers and large institutional players trading with large entities and making actual rational decisions in real time as they get information about the current state of the market. And with this in mind, the second part is going to be really, really slow during the festive period. We're going to have a Christmas, we're going to have a New Year's Eve. A lot of people are not actually making any business as we speak already, and they're planning to return early in January. So, with this in mind, I do not expect high liquidity, high volumes, and big, large movements in any direction. I'm expecting a slow grind. Obviously, there are going to be happening many surprises, and we don't know exactly what's happening behind the scenes. But as usual, this is the case. There are always a lot of uncertainties that you might not be aware of, and no one really is unless this is the real market maker who has the capital, who has the capacity, and who has the plan to execute in his or her favor at any given moment. We don't know this, and we don't have to know. The only thing that we have to know is that we are making rational decisions and controlling our impulses and making the right decisions based on statistics, probabilities, and the information that is available. So trading, in a nutshell, is um, um, having making educated bets, and this is exactly what we are doing here. And Wisdomize intelligence helps us on a day-to-day basis to do these kind of decisions. It's helping us to make statistically calculated decisions that have a statistical edge. And with this in mind, these are the educated bets that you can take at any given moment. And they are playing out almost perfectly, majority of the time, because that's the edge. You know, the AI is scraping through all the blockchain, all the data, all the social media, all the alpha color groups. It's searching for a lot of data and analyzing it in real time so that you can make informed decisions based on this information. So there is absolutely no way that you can actually do this kind of decisions on your own. There's only way to do these in decisions if you have a helper. And I'm not telling that Wisdom is the only platform that you have to use or the only thing that's actually mattering in the world, but it's just one tool that you can combine with other tools such as Dex Screen, such as Twitter, such as Telegram, such as blockchain, such as Wallet Scan, whatever. If you combine these into one powerful tool and one powerful button, then you have something to work with. Until then, you're just gambling and making decisions based on uninformed information. So, with this in mind, I highly encourage you again to take this time in the festive season that is actually lower in volatility, in general slow momentum, to make one trading goal to yourself that you're gonna achieve or aim to achieve in the next year. And this is all in trading related goal. That's what I'm saying. This could be making X amount of percent on your capital. This could be making certain amount of um, good, rational, well-informed decisions. This could be making a certain dollar figure amount. This could be learning wisdom as intelligence, because trust me, guys, not many people are actually willing to take the time and invest into themselves. They all want a fast, quick reward now and in this very moment, but it doesn't really work that way. So how it works is you give, and then you will, and only then you are able to receive something. Before that, before giving your attention, giving your time, giving your focus, you can't really have it. So this is a short introduction that I wanted to give you before we're going to dive into the charts and the narratives that are actually ongoing. uh, you should be at least making one trading related decision when you set up your goals. And we all know that we have to set up the goals and all this, so it's nothing that we don't know. It's just a matter of, are we actually doing it or not? So let's actually dive into the markets, and I should be able to see my screen now. We have again BTC as the main asset that we should be analyzing, and as you can see, we have not closed below the channel. So we only taken out this low of 94,200. There was a lot of buying orders, liquidations that got liquidated, and also there were a lot of sell uh, stop orders that entered the market as soon as the price went here. So with this, what is a stop order is an order that gets triggered when the price reacts to this level. And then usually what they do is these sell stop orders, they're trying to momentum short the market. And there was actually momentum when it came to this area, but it actually vanished really quickly. And so now we're trading back in the channel, and usually what I want to do is I want to go to lower time frames to see what's happening inside. If we close above this channel, then I probably want to see something like forming either doubled bottom from 92, maybe even taking the low of 92 out ever so slightly and then reversing back, because we're still in a bullish trend. There's a lot of institutional coverage, there's a lot of institutional buyers, and I don't see a real reason why would we stop on BTC only. Anything else can do whatever they want, and there is absolutely no guarantees. I don't see the large scheme of things that anything else is related to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is living its own narrative currently, and really doesn't care about any other asset besides the US dollar strength. So with this in mind, I expect to go higher on BTC. I expect to close the year at least 100,000. It makes rational sense more than it does that we will go and dump below 90, because 90 is already a good discount that you can actually buy and hold until 20% return, which is all-time high, right? And just to remind you guys, I am expecting the thesis to play out, and the thesis is that we are going to expect the uh, same breakout as we did on gold. So there was no retest on gold on 2000 level, and we just kept on going without any major pullbacks. It's just a clear breakout and continuations. Clear breakout continuations for how long? So breakout on 4th of March, and now we are here 300 days later, basically. So it's been just a clear uptrend with no real significant pullbacks, just making higher highs, higher lows, as you can see on gold. Higher high, higher low. We didn't take out this low, and then again new higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Anyway, we literally just playing this textbook enterprise entry model, and there has been nothing that has been stopping the gold. But now we are actually seeing first impulse down, which has taken out this low, and now we are actually in a downtrend on gold. But it does not mean that we're gonna go start the bigger trend now. We can just range for a long period of time in this time zone, in these time levels that we are seeing right now. We can form a long consolidation pattern in this area and trade through, and then break out either up or down. So we need time. We need time in both BTC and gold, and there is nothing that can substitute time, not in crypto markets and in business and in real life and anything else as well, right? So this is really, really important to understand that time will cure everything. It will cure your broken heart. It will cure your financial struggles. It will cure anything that you ever wanted it to cure. But the thing is, you have to be patient. Now, when it comes to ETH, then it's interesting because we are similarly as Solana. So we took out the previous all-time high ever so slightly, and then dumped impulsively back to where we were. As you can see on Solana as well, we did this exactly the same way. And Solana is a buy. I've given out the buy signal or buy trading idea from 190 until 160. So in this range, you should be buying, in my opinion, because it's a very strong range, and it's probably gonna hold. At least, even if it will not hold, it will come back here. So it's effectively a low risk trade. So for example, if we take out 150 or 160, for example, then we will come back for the retest anyway, unless something like extraordinarily negative will happen. But I see that Solana here at these levels is a great buying opportunity, and in fact, I bought myself yesterday. But it was funny because I thought like I don't really care about what the price right now. I'm just buying. I bought what 195, and then to my surprise, it actually went lower. But obviously, I don't care because I bought it for a reason from this time, and I can buy more. So I didn't obviously buy my whole life, and I didn't buy the sums that I would be willing to lose, but it's just a good accumulation zone because a lot of people bought the all-time high at 160, and this is 50% discount on a bull market that is probably not going to end now. So it's going to continue, but I believe that we are going to see a bit different cycle. To be fair, I'm not entirely sure if we're going to have a long I'm gonna just share my screen again. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna see a long bull market because there are a lot of threats in place when it comes to economy and the broader scale. Like anything can happen at any given moment, and I'm seeing that there is a massive upside, but I wouldn't exclude the option that we will also see a like a shorter bull run than we used to have, and this would mean that we are probably going to um, have a longer like a longer downward movement, not just like that we're gonna see a bounce and then boom, we're going up again. So uh, whether one or the second is true. So if we're going to see the bull run as we used to, then we probably see this until the next year. So October, November, December 2025, it's gonna be the volumes are gonna be drying out, and there's gonna be another lesson in the history of humanity. But if not, and we're going to see a early um, end of bull market, then I believe that what's going to happen is we're going to see something along the lines of as a long-term sell off, like a long, slow grind to the downside. But I don't know what's going to happen, and there are probably other variations as well. But from my perspective, these two are are the most important factors currently. So this is very unique way of it's not unique, it's just the way we should be doing. So I'm not biased, I'm not fully biased, bro. We're gonna be the most crazy bull run ever. We're gonna all make money, we're gonna be trillionaires, and there is no other way. No, there are many different ways and also variations of these ways. So with this in mind, you have to be prepared for both. You have to be prepared for both, and you have to know exactly what you're gonna do when this or that happens. That's my message. That's something that I really want you to master and understand, right? So, but when it comes to the entry points that I gave you guys just recently on many alts, so there was a bounce, 20% bounce. There was a 22% bounce. There was a yeah, and this one is actually still alive, but it hasn't been just stopped out yet, Yugigi. But anyway, the market still shows weakness. It's not perfect. It's not moving too crazily, and we need to wait. We need to wait. At the same time, Fartcoin had a run up to $1.3 billion, and this is insane, I would say. And this is really, really, really crazy that it actually hit that big number. I did not expect this, but I was monitoring this at this price level at 20, around 20, and I didn't buy, but I'm not entirely unfortunate as well, because I was already thinking about buying, but it's just like I had to have more confirmations, right? And again, as always, I have this top memes list. I'm not really updating it too much because I'm just watching, like just watching these assets in itself takes a lot of time and effort, and that's the way it is. So now let's take a look at the Wisdomize intelligence and see what's happening there. But before that, I actually want to show you one thing, and this is how to use Twitter to your advantage on a day-to-day basis, right? So where we want what we want to do is um, we want to actually use Wisdomize and Twitter in synergy. There is absolutely no signal from one technical side that gives you a full picture. You really want to use many different platforms and do your own analysis and get insights from Wisdomize. Because Wisdomize really what it does is gives you clues that you have to confirm from your own perspective and to really understand what is happening here. So, for example, we really want to see on whatever the Twiskers. So we want to see Twiskers. For example, Twiskers is the ticker. We want to see not the Twiskers token in itself, but we want to see what's happening in top posts when it comes to Twiskers. And we probably want to put this time here at, okay, Twisker. Latest. We want to see some kind of action, right? We want to see that people are talking about it and making memes about it. But here I can see that there is absolutely nothing going on this ticker and Twisker, because we don't really want to be. No, I don't see this happening. No. I know that it's a cabal coin, which means that a lot of large players are behind this, but it doesn't really matter because the market really decides what it wants to do. You really Bobcat. Okay, let's see another one. Bobcat. I just want to show you that you have to actually check yourself from Twitter. You want to see how many people are talking about it. You want to see 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 1 hour. That's where you see that people are actually actively talking about it and inviting others to their community. So when it comes to meme coins, this is still the easiest probably way how you can get rich, because these are empty promises. There is absolutely no promises. It's just pure speculation. But if you find an idiot that buys your token for higher value than you bought it, then you basically won, right? It's a pure speculation game. Is there something to talk about when it comes to Bobcats? We need to see a bit better. Oh, it did actually 47 million, and now no, these kind of charts they usually they will do not reverse, and this is really clearly painted chart from a market maker as well. So it probably was just a pump and dump scheme, in my opinion, based on my experience. That's what it is. But again, you can obviously um, have your own opinion. From my perspective, this is not another good token, but we really want to nail down um, one or two good assets that have been present on the wisdom as intelligence for many times already. And could it be this? Are we able to see wealth? What's the ticker? Wealth is the ticker. So, okay, well, Neuro Bro, there is something. AI agent. Okay, there could be. Boom, boom. But there is a lot of activity with wealth. Okay, this is something that I can see right away that there is something. And now what we want to do is we want to see the contract and we want to go and see what's happening. Is there everything under control when it comes to. There is actually too less liquidity, so it does not make really much sense to buy this thing up. And there are three wallets that are holding too much. Oh my goodness, this is pump and dump scheme as well, so it's not good in my opinion. Your your digital private bank. Okay. Not really. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It's not something for me. Also, when you see a lot of private, like a lot of promises and such a bad price action, then I wouldn't also buy it. So again, it does not look good for me from technical perspective. But again, I need to make more research, and this would take a long time before. You don't want to stay with me here, so I'm not even trying to give you this. Uh, but uh, but yeah, this OBOT, maybe this is something. So it has multiple addresses, not the best in my opinion, because it's hard to differentiate. Obot looks like a well drawn chart at least, and it already did 5x from the bottom in early November, and it has a lot of holders, lots of people holding large quantities, which is not the best for a meme coin like this, but and this is probably not a meme coin, but anyway, what the idea here is that you really want to use. Oh, this is the ring. This is the ring for like Aura ring. I know this one. This could run actually because it's actual product that you can use and that has utility. So this could be something that we could potentially buy, but whether it's a $20 million market cap coin, that's something that we need to figure out. But it has potential for sure, like to go further because like the market really doesn't care about the tech; it just wants to speculate at the end of the day. So we have Hyperliquid still. It has done extremely well, and I believe that it's gonna be the one of the top projects in this bull market in the cycle. But we're probably going to see many others outperforming them, and one of them is actually Supra. That is super promising. So this is a really interesting project that did a amazing launch. So from 0.01 until it basically did 8,800% in a matter of few days from December 3 to December 8, and now it has stabilized on a certain price level. And I believe that this is a really really good project. I did my own research on it as well, and it looks really really good. But again, like these kind of projects, they will take time. All in all, what's happening here is that you can see a lot of AI agents starting to take action on. Oh, by the way, what I wanted to say as well. So I actually created lists for you, and this is something really really important that you see that you see there are lists that you can have access to that have a lot of alpha and a lot of value inside the Twitter. So you can actually choose which kind of groups do you want to follow on a day-to-day basis, and then have access to all the KOLs, all the information providers about this list, and you can get your best alpha. So there are custom-made alpha groups already, and you can create your own. And I actually created one for you guys, which you can have access to in the Telegram. I already put this out there, and these are my picks for my best crypto influencer that I'm personally following on a day-to-day basis, right? So this is actually really um, really important to stay on top of it, on top of the game, and really make this thing work for yourself because like you have to invest time, you have to put in time on a day-to-day basis to master the game. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose the money, and it's not gonna be in benefit to any of the people that you love and yourself either, right? Crypto can fuck you over. It can do you really well, and it can change your life in both good and bad ways. We're just here getting prepared to change your life to the best possible way, and I'm here for you to help you out in this and to provide the best information that I am personally researching on a day-to-day basis. And I hope that you are taking this into consideration because I'm really like looking forward to change someone else's life too. Crypto did mine. Did change my life, and I believe that there's going to be a lot of more people whose lives are going to be changed in no time. So yeah, with this in mind, let's wrap it up. Really important to stay informed with the best information possible. There's a lot of noise out there. There's a lot of scams out there. We're not scammers. We're trying to genuinely help you to provide the best information that's humanly possible, doing research on a day-to-day basis, providing you for free the video updates, whatnot. It's just you who have to take action and invest the time and choose you in the first place, right? So yeah, looking forward for this festive season to see if the thesis will play out that we're gonna be staying in a relatively short range and not much is going to be happening. Besides, many projects are still gonna be pumping and dumping. That's obviously the reason. But yeah, I think really good time to buy in December, especially in the second part, because you really want to be ahead of the markets when everyone else is sleeping. You are taking action. That's how you get your edge. Right. All right. So thank you, guys. See you next time, already tomorrow. Stay tuned. Come to the community and talk to you later. Bye bye.